Here we have the weekly stock market update for NVIDIA Corporation, stock ticker NVDA. Before we begin with today's chart analysis, if you find these educational materials to be helpful in your trading, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts below in the comments section so that other traders can find this information more easily on the platform. So here we have the hourly price chart. Each candle on this time frame represents a 1 hour trading period. And in this video, we will be going over the main price action that was occurring at the end of last week. So as we can see, the stock for the most part did manage to close right near the highs for the week. And we're looking at near-term resistance levels that come in right near 135.78. So we'll mark that here. This does breach the prior resistance zone, which came in just right around 134.50, and share prices have now breached above that important 135 level. So as we can see, what this really means is that the stock has managed to break above these prior late August highs, which came in at 131.26. And this is an important price break here because this ultimately suggests that the stock was able to break above this triple top resistance zone that was forming during the end of the summer trading period. So these are significant price moves, and this does really open up scope here for at least a test of 136.15, which is the price high from, this would be July 11. So this recent price action here has been fairly significant because what this tells us is that, this major downtrend has now run its course. We have broken through this downtrend line here. And what this really means is that we have now broken this series of lower highs that had been forming ever since the stock posted its all-time highs above 140 on June 20th. So these are significant price moves here, and this really does suggest that we're at least in store for a bit of a retest as far as those all-time highs are concerned. Whether or not we'll be able to breach those is another question. And, there is a possibility here that we will start to see share prices roll over a bit because there has been a lot of upside price action here in a relatively short period of time. As we can see here, this trend wave movement really kind of established itself right around 115. And so we do have, more than $20 in share price action that has been almost exclusively positive. So, of course, that is a very strong trending move, but the question is how much longer that can really continue. So if we look at the indicator readings here, we can get a sense of the momentum that is currently underlying the stock. And we can see that there is still majority negative momentum that is influencing share prices. We are seeing a bit of a conflicting signal here, however, because the stock has managed to generate positive momentum ever since we saw those price lows coming in right around $100.95. So that would really be this area back here. So there has been some bullish momentum in place since then. But if we look back toward those prior highs at 131.26, we can see that area, that resistance zone, really did start to kind of create or generate some downside share price momentum that does still continue to this day. So we haven't really broken above that level just yet. Share prices are not trading in overbought territory at the moment, although we're somewhat close to trading in that area. We have recently rolled over out of overbought territory. And this does suggest that we could see a bit of a retest of this prior uptrend line in the relative strength index. But at the current moment, what we're really looking at here is a bit of a midpoint reading in the relative strength index itself. So on balance, this is slightly more negative than positive. But we're still trading at the midpoints here, and there is still scope for further upside movement because we're not currently trading in overbought territory. So if we sort of just to close out the video here, if we just sort of look at the shorter term timeframes here for a moment, just so that we can see what this recent uptrend price movement actually looks like. We can also do some Fibonacci analysis studies of this price move. So as I said, this high comes in at 135.78. We're really looking at prior lows coming in right around 115. So we can see here that currently this 23.6% Fibonacci retracement zone is coming into contact with a prior spike low that occurred during the October 10 trading session. So that would match up fairly closely with this 23.6% Fibonacci retracement area. And as we can see here, this 200 period exponential moving average is sort of running right into this zone as well. So we're not quite there yet, but if we did see share prices start to roll over here a bit, that would give the exponential moving average, this blue line here, a bit more time to sort of come into contact with that 23.6% Fibonacci retracement zone. So it is possible that we could see share prices sort of pull back a bit here, roll over a bit, and then possibly find some support right in this area. So currently this comes in right around 130.80. So we'll mark that in on the price chart. So initially, this would be the first level of support that I would be watching here to the downside. From there, we would be looking then at roughly 127.90, which is the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement. But at that point, if we do break that far in the downside direction, we will have lost all four of the major exponential moving averages on the shorter term timeframes. So that does sort of give us a little bit less confidence in the ability for this 38.2% Fib retracement area to hold. It doesn't mean it can't hold, but it does give us a little bit less confidence in that area because what we would prefer to see would be some historical support coming into contact there or an exponential moving average falling in line with that area. We do see a bit of a price low here that did actually generate itself right around 127.50. So that is an area that could possibly support share prices. It's not exactly coming into contact with the 38.2% Fib retracement, but at least that does give us a little bit of historical support evidence to suggest that possibly this 38.2% Fib level could actually hold up on a retest. So we will go ahead and mark that in here, 127.90. And overall, this does give us a few different support zones that we can be watching here going forward. So it does look like share prices are starting to roll over a bit here. We did close out the week at the highs, which is positive, but it does look like momentum is starting to wane a bit. So it wouldn't really be surprising to see share prices sort of fall back into this roughly 130.80 area. And that could be an opportunity to enter into short-term long positions. So here's the current stock market update for NVIDIA Corporation, stock ticker NVDA. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market. Lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership and start trading stocks with the pros.